Hey, good morning, Sudoku friends, and welcome to the Sudoku from the New York Times. Today it's a hard version, and today is September 11, 2023. Quite a lot of givens here, I have to say. What do we need here? We need a 1, 3, and a 7, don't we? We have a 1 and a 7 blocking here, so here's a 3. This is now a 1, 7. I see a 9 and a 4 and a 9 and a 4 here. So 9 and 4 must go in two of these three positions. But we can do more. We can also place a 6 up here somewhere, and the 6 must go here. And here is why. This 6 blocks across, this 6 blocks across. We need a 6 for one of these two squares. This 6 blocks this square. So here's a 6. So now we have a 4, 6, 9 and a 4, 6, 9 blocking all of these squares here. So a 4, 6 and a 9 must go in these three squares up here. And since we have two 6s blocking these squares, we know that this is a 6 and these two must be a 4 and a 9. That's very neat. We have 8s up here somewhere, therefore an 8 must go here, here, here. Can we do anything in these three squares? We need a 4, 8, and a 3. There's a 4 and an 8 here, so here's a 3. And there's an 8 blocking here, so here's an 8, and therefore this has got to be a 4. So now we have 8s here or here, and we have 8s here or here. So it follows that one of these must be an 8. Therefore, one of these two must be an 8. Just something to keep in mind. 1, 2, and a 7 here, and that can't be solved easily, at least not yet. But here's a little trick. 1, 2, 3, and 7 missing in column 2. We happen to have a 2, 3, and a 7 all staring at this square, which therefore has got to be a 1. Now this 1 blocks down, this 1 blocks over. One of these must be a 1 blocking down. This 1 blocks down, ergo a 1 goes here. And this is now a 2, 7 pair. Up here now we need a 3, 7, and an 8. All we can say really is that this here must be a 3 or a 7. Up here we need a 4, 8, and a 9, and one more, a 5. 5 blocks here, 5 blocks here, 5 goes here, here. 4 could go here or here. 8, we know must go here or here, right? So this is a 5 or a 9. And this is a 4 or a 9. But we knew that because this also is a 4 or a 9. And that actually makes these a 7, 3, and an 8. Also no luck. We'll have to look elsewhere. There's a 1 and a 6 here and a 1 and a 6 here. We need a 1 and a 6 for these three squares, or for two of them anyway. 4 must go down here somewhere, and 8 in one of these three positions. 1 must go up in one of these two squares. 7 here or here, and a 1. 5 must go in one of these two positions because this 5 blocks over and this 5 blocks up. So 5 goes here or here, and therefore, as I said, here or here. 5 is confined to one of these two squares here. But now I'm seeing something. I'm seeing a 7 and a 6 here. 7, 6 here, 7, 6 here. 7, 6 must go in these two squares in some order, making these 2, 9, and a 5, right? So this 2 blocks up, therefore this is being a 7, 6, this is a 2. Now we have a 2 here, and that should help a little, because now this is a 2 and this is a 7. And that makes this a 1 and this a 7. Now we are getting somewhere. Let's see if we can continue over here now, looking for the 5, 3, and 7. 7 and a 3 block up, so a 5 must go here. This is now a 7, 3. We also have a 7, 3 here. So we got a little further, but we're not quite there yet. But now that we know that these are 7 and 6, these therefore must be a 5 and a 9. That 5 blocks over, doesn't it? So here's a 9 and here's a 5. 1, 3, and a 4 now for these squares. 2, 8 here and here, and 2, 8 here. So 2 and 8 must go in 2 of these 3 squares. The other 3 missing digits have to be a 9, 5, and a 3. Can we do anything with that information? I'm afraid not. We are now closer to the 5 down here. One and 4. 1 and 4 must go in 2 of these 3 squares. We do remember an 8 here or here. I mentioned that earlier, and I'm still keeping that in mind. Of course, without, hang on, but while I'm seeing that, I'm also seeing the 1 blocking up here, and the 1 blocking down here, and the 1 blocking over. So, of course, a 1 must go here. And we do remember that these two had to be a 1 and a 6, don't we? Because we have a 6 blocking down and up, so a 6 goes here. That gives me a 6 here and a 7 here. Now we have a 7 here and a 3 here. And these must be a 7, 8 now. This is a 4, 9. Therefore, this has got to be a 3. Can we do anything with these 4 squares? Across, we need an 8 and a 3. The 3 blocks down. Here is therefore an 8. Remember the 8 here and here? Now this can't be an 8 anymore. We'll get back to that in a due order. This is now a 3. Now we have a 3 here, here. And these two must be a 9 and a 4. I will have to leave that for a moment longer. 4, 5, 7, 9 here. 4, 7. This is a 5, 9. 4 blocks here, by the way. 7, 7, 7 here or here. The elusive 5. It'll come to me. But do you remember the 2, 8 we had here and the 2, 8 we had here? And we need a 2 and an 8 for 2 of these 3 squares. We happen to have a 2, 8 now blocking this square. So guess what? These two must be a 2 and an 8. Now here, 9, 3, and a 5. This 3 blocks down here. This 3 blocks down here. So here's a 3 for us. Now we have a 3 in this row 9. 2, 8, 9, 5. Not yet possible, but 2, 8, 9, 5, and a 7. 5 blocks down. We knew that. 7 must go here, here, but it's still a little unclear. 2, 5, 8, 9 here. This is a 2, 8, 5, 9. 5 must go here, here, but we kind of knew that. So, nothing new here. 4, 9, 2, 7, 8. We know this is a 2, 8. It's a little unclear. Let me have a look again at these three squares. They must be a 1, 4, and a 3. We have a 3 blocking here and a 3 blocking here. So here's a 3. This is now a 1, 4. We have a 1 blocking here. So here's a 4. Here's a 1. Does this help any? A 9, 5, and a 4 here now. The 4 blocks down. The 4 blocks over. Here's a 4. Now a 9 and a 5 here. Surely we are getting closer. 5, 7, 9 here. Still not quite possible. It's like you're pulling teeth. Of course, this must be a 1. I just noticed that. Because we have a 1 blocking over and another 1 blocking over, and this 1 blocks this square. So here's a 1. 2, 5, 9 here now. This 2 blocks across. This 2 blocks up. Here's a 2. 5, 9 here, 5, 9 here. That is today's theme, 5 and 9. We found this 2, so none of these can be a 2. This 2 also prohibits a 2 from going here or here. We got a 2 blocking up here, so here is a 2. Now we have a 2 here and an 8 here, remember? We know that one of these must be an 8. This 8 blocks up, so the 8 goes here. Now a 4, 9, 5 for these squares. 4 blocks here, 4 blocks here, 4 goes here, therefore a 9 goes up here. What are these? They have to be a 9 and a 5 again. 9 and a 5, therefore a 4 and a 7 here. The 4 blocks over, of course. So here's a 7 and here's a 4. We remember that one of these must be a 7. This 7 now blocks down, giving me a 7 here. These two can't be 5 and 9s. They must be an 8 and a 7. The 7 blocks up, so here is an 8. Therefore, this is an 8 and this is a 7. 5, 9 here. Imagine the explosion when we get to those. They're all 5 9s all over the place now. Those are the only two. Oh, we also need a 4, I believe. Maybe that will save the day. Yes, here's a 4. And here's now a 9. And here I think it's going to be easy because this has got to be a 5, a 9, a 9, a 5, a 5, a 9, a 9, and a 5. Excellent little puzzle today, ending with a 5-9 explosion as I had anticipated. I hope that you also enjoyed it and that you'll come back for more soon. Thank you for watching and bye for now.